A letter just arrived for you by special messenger.
Oh. You go on in, Dan. I'll be along in a moment.
And it's apparent wherever you look. Primitive, unlettered people with barbaric manners. No idea how to serve food. No appreciation of wine or clothes or... Now, there's an excellent example of what I'm speaking about. The perfect primitive. No knowledge of the finer things in life and no desire to learn about them. He lives in the wilderness by his wits, like an animal.
Young man, living in the wilderness does one thing for you. It sharpens your sense of hearing, like an animal.
I'm so sorry. I had no intention of offending you, I can assure you.
Oh, you're here. Good. Dan, I'd like you to meet my son, David.
I already have, in a manner of speaking.
I see. Well, there's no sense putting it off any longer. This is the favor, Dan. I want you to take him.
Take him?
To live with you in Boonesboro.
Well, I said there wasn't anything I wouldn't do for you that you asked, and I meant what I said.
And I said I wouldn't hold you to it. So you turn me down and I'll understand.
Doesn't David have anything to say about this?
Oh, of course. I am of age. I wouldn't be here if I hadn't agreed.
You realize, of course, you'll be living in the wilderness with us primitives, with none of the finer things. I'm not trying to get out of anything. I just think David ought to know what he's getting into.
Methinks you doth protest too much, Mr. Boone.
I see. Well, then I reckon that settles it, doesn't it?
Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, with an eye like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man. He was brave, he was fearless, and as tough as a mighty old tree. From the coonskin cap on the top of old Dan to the heel of his rawhide shoe, the rippinest, roaringest, fightingest man the frontier ever knew. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, and he fought for America to make all Americans free. What a Boone wanted to do and what a dream come true was he.
Now that it's all settled, Bill, do you mind telling me why you wanted David to come and live with you?
Now that it's all settled, no. David, as you can see, is a fop. An overeducated dandy who's never had to earn a dollar in his life.
Forgive me, Father, but it's not possible to be overeducated.
On the contrary, you're the living proof that it's quite possible for a man to spend so much of his time becoming overeducated in useless things that he's had no chance to learn any useful ones. He's never had to raise a blister on his hand or a drop of sweat on his brow from honest labor.
You were the one who suggested I go to Europe to get the best education possible. You even chose the school.
That's true, but...
And I made the most of it. I had no opportunity for honest labor, and I didn't need it then or now. Mr. Boone, in my opinion, this whole idea is a scandalous waste of time, yours and mine.
But he has agreed to humor me.
Have you any notion in particular of what you want him to learn?
Yes. I want him to earn the things he now takes so lightly for granted. I want him to learn what it's like to bend his back over a pick and shovel, to fell trees and cut and shape them for a house, to walk a 60-mile trap line in rain and snow, to shoot his food and skin it for the clothes on his back. I want him to learn what life is all about.
Yes, but you see, Father, that is not what my life is going to be about. I don't intend to ignore 12 years of education. I mean to use them.
I think your father has a point, David. I think maybe your education could stand a little filling out.
There is nothing that cannot be learned from books, Mr. Boone.
Well, now, I doubt that. And I don't think you could find any book that says that.
Besides, this conversation is quite academic. I have agreed to give up several months just to keep my father happy.
Do you think that's long enough, Dan?
Well, you can learn a lot in a short time if you want to, and nothing in a long time. I think it's up to David.
Oh, no, Mr. Boone, it's up to you. You see, I am just an empty vessel waiting for you to pour some of your precious knowledge into me. I even intend to humor you, within reason. Unfortunately for me, of course, I shan't be seeing such delightful creatures as you two where I'm going.
We'll miss you.
Don't be gone too long.
Well, I'll try very hard. I assure you that I'll
Well, he seems ready for the frontier.
Seems pretty well set up for a young man who spent the last 12 years living the life of a gentleman.
Dan, I don't want you to hold back. Treat him as you would any other young man. And don't be afraid to, well, make it as difficult as you think necessary.
Within reason.
Of course, I leave that up to you. He's made of good stuff, I'm sure of it.
Mr. Boone, if you're ready, I'm sure I am.
What is that?
Paints, brushes, canvas, sketch pads, and charcoal.
David fancies himself an artist.
Correction, Father. I am an artist, and a very good one.
Well, I'm sure you are, David, but, well, we've got a long trek in front of us, and since you're new to the frontier, you may just find it difficult to propel yourself.
Mr. Boone, I agreed to subject myself to this puberty rite to prove my manhood according to my father's antediluvian notions. But I did not agree to waste all of my time. I will not forego my art, not even for 2 months, and nothing that you can say or do will force me to do so.
All right. There's some things a man has to learn the hard way.
Oh, my badge of courage and virility?
Well, you might find that it might come in handy before we get to where we're going. See you in about 2 months.
Without fail. Goodbye, son. Dan Boone's the best man I know. Follow his lead and you can't go wrong.
I follow my own lead, Father, and I haven't gone wrong yet. Why are we stopping?
Get a chance to catch your breath.
Oh, no. We'll carry on until you're ready to rest. Now, why are we stopping?
Because I'm ready for a breather and a little food.
Taking pity on the tenderfoot? You've been choosing the most difficult route possible, haven't you?
And the shortest.
Trying to break my spirit? Make me more tractable to training as they do with wild horses?
Oh, not exactly. But you got to get blisters before you can grow calluses. Sometimes the hardest way is the easiest way in the long run.
Now tell me, Mr. Boone, is that part of your homespun philosophy?
That's what you want to call it, but it's a fact. David?
I heard that you pioneers sometimes eat horse meat, but I didn't know you ate the harness too. It's horrible.
Well, you may not like it, but it's nourishing. We can't afford to shoot any fresh meat as long as we're in Shawnee country.
That's very amusing, Mr. Boone. You know, you needn't try to inflame my imagination with fantasies of all the dangers lurking ahead of me in the wilderness. I've made my commitment to study before the feet of the Aristotle of the frontier, and I intend to live up to it, without any of your childish attempts to frighten me.
You sure used a lot of words, David.
I'm so sorry. Are you having difficulty following my conversation?
No. No, I'm getting the general idea. I sure would hate to have you holler help for me, though, if I was drowning.
Well, then I'll make it very simple for you. I don't believe that there's an Indian within 100 miles of here.
Takes in a lot of territory.
You'd still have me believe that we're in danger, wouldn't you, Mr. Boone? Well, I'm bored with your childish pretense. I've had enough of it.
Well, you're entitled, David. You're pretty good at humoring people, so just for now, why don't you humor me? And let's haul out of here.
Your trap line?
It's been part of every year in that valley.
The site of my voyage backward in time, to find the skills made obsolete by the advance of civilization.
It's a good thing some of us still know how to trap. Otherwise, how would you civilize folk buy your furs?
Touché, Mr. Boone.
I admit to being curious, David.
About why I agreed to subject myself to this nonsense?
Since you seem to feel that way about it.
Well, perhaps I don't want to be cut out of my father's will. You see, he's become a very rich man.
That had crossed my mind, but I don't think that's the real reason.
All right. It's rather simple, really. My father's been very good to me. And although he's a little misguided in this, he means well.
Misguided? You think you're smart enough to pass judgment on him?
He's still rather a child, isn't he?
Is he?
Well, now, does a mature man still cling to romantic notions of his youth?
Bill Scott is as much a man as I've ever known. And what he remembers and wants for you is an appreciation of life that can only be learned by experience. And speaking of experience, I better teach you how to use that rifle. You see this pine cone? It could save your life. Did I say I was going to teach you how to shoot?
Ah, you see, I forgot to tell you, Mr. Boone. I attended Sandhurst for a while. Oh, now, in case you're not familiar with it...
It's a military college. Now, is there anything else you forgot to tell me?
Mr. Boone, I'm afraid I haven't been quite honest with you. You see, when my father first proposed this wild experiment, I decided that I would shorten my apprenticeship by doing some research. Now, I will grant you, there aren't many textbooks available on trapping beaver, hunting bear, building cabins, and other skills related to a wilderness. But I must confess that I have managed to digest the ones that I could find quite thoroughly, and I think that you will find me very knowledgeable on any project that we might decide to undertake.
That's very interesting, David.
Thank you. Of course, I realize it does sound a bit smug, doesn't it? But, well, look, I could give you a pointer on the way. I mean, there's nothing like practical experience, now is there?
Well, it does come in handy now and then.
What is it?
Shawnee, I reckon.
Oh, Mr. Boone, I don't see any Indians.
Come on, David.
Mr. Boone, aren't you being a bit ridiculous?
This is no time to stand around and argue.
Now, Mr. Boone, I think this is one of your backward jokes.
It is not a joke.
And I don't intend to be a victim of it.
David.
They passed here. Short time ago. Tracks on the shore? The trail leads to the water. You go downriver, we'll go upriver.
Most impressive specimen. Do you think he'd pose for me?
Long knife? Well, he might trade you even a little of his time for your scalp.
Well, if they're on the warpath, why do they have a woman with them?
Long knife happens to be the son of a Shawnee chief. When he left his father's tribe, he left with a handful of followers. Might be he's looking for a new place to light.
Well, what did they disagree about?
About killing pale faces. The old chief was dead set against it.
Mr. Boone. Well, I think I owe you an apology. About the Indians, I mean.
Well, I reckon that makes us even. I owe you one for hitting you, but there wasn't any time to argue.
Well, under the circumstances, I accept.
Let's go.
Forgive a rather obvious question, Mr. Boone. I mean, a very short time ago, we were running for our very lives from angry savages, and yet now you sit terribly calmly, build an enormous fire, and cook some fish. Well, I mean, is there some sort of an unspoken truce that takes effect at sundown?
That's pretty good, David. But that's not exactly the way it is.
A human sanctuary? How curious.
Well, you see, Long Knife's father's a chief, and he owns this land. They had a falling out, and Long Knife swore never to set foot in this territory again.
Could you draw me a map of it?
Well, not even a good artist could do that. Here, let's see.
Thank you. I've tasted trout in the finest restaurants in London, Paris, and Switzerland. It never tasted like this before.
Well, catching it yourself adds a special flavor.
That and eating out in the open. I defer to you on one thing, Mr. Boone. There are things that cannot be learned from books.
Well, I reckon it would be hard to write down the taste of fresh-caught trout.
I must confess that, despite my preconceived conclusions, I admire you, Mr. Boone. That is, of course, in the way that you relate to your environment, limited though it is. But I don't understand why a man of your obvious capabilities would choose to spend his life in this wilderness.
Well, that's just another difference of opinion, David. I never considered spending my life out here a waste.
Man against the elements, the primordial battle for survival, that's a rather limited use of the abilities God gave us, surely.
Not against, David. Learning to live with nature, to make the most of what God has given us.
Well, of course, if you prefer to use it in those terms. But the very fact that it can all be learned in a matter of a few weeks doesn't add up to much of a challenge, does it?
Well, I'm still learning, but then, of course, I never had any chance to read those fancy books of yours.
Well, you pick up a few minor things, nothing very important. But, you see, I've learned enough since I've been out here, Mr. Boone, to be able to exist on my own if I so choose.
Aren't you forgetting all you knew before you got here?
Well, they help, of course. But what I'm really speaking of is the practical application of that knowledge.
I haven't seen any demonstrations of that yet.
Ah, but you're my instructor. I'm here to learn from you, remember?
Oh, in other words, you didn't want to show me up.
Putting it rather bluntly, but yes, you're right.
You know, David, I've known a couple of young cubs like you, and they've all had real outsized opinions of themselves. But compared to you, they've all been shy and retiring.
I hate false modesty, Mr. Boone.
I'm surprised you even know how to pronounce it.
And if I were a betting man, I'd place a sizable wager that I could reach Boonesboro from here all on my own, even though I've never been there before.
If I weren't a friend of your father's, I'd take you up on that.
You'd lose the bet.
I doubt it. And you'd be apt to lose your life.
Mr. Boone, that sounds like a challenge.
No, just friendly advice,
A word to the wise.
which the wise would heed. David, are you all right?
Oh, my stomach.
I know, you've been poisoned. Here, chew these. Chew them. Chew them up. Swallow it. How do you feel?
It's all the same to you. I think I'd like to die. Right here.
You almost did.
Aren't you going to say I told you so?
No, I figure you feel bad enough already. We've got to keep moving. Your nighttime navigating took us right back into Long Knife's territory, and he just might have picked up our trail again.
Mr. Boone, I don't know how much help I'm going to be, I'm afraid.
Well, it doesn't matter. Just don't try using that gun. Welcome to our camp, Long Knife. I've been sort of expecting it.
I have a difficult trail to follow.
You're not quite difficult enough. Now that you've found us, what can I do for you?
Is this your friend?
He's the son of a friend.
That's my picture. How did he get it?
I expect we found it wherever you left it.
Did you make that drawing?
Yes, I did.
Good. You come with us.
Beg your pardon?
You'll come with us.
What do they want with me?
I don't know, but I wouldn't put up too much of a fight.
Oh, this is ridiculous. They can't just abduct me like this.
Long Knife, the son of my friend, and I came in peace.
Boone, don't make me shed your blood. A tribal artist has died. I need someone to take his place. I need someone to paint the signs when we bury our dead.
I see. Without these things, your braves grow restless and think of rejoining your father's tribe.
This will not happen. He will come with us. He'll be one of us.
Oh, now, just a minute.
Long Knife, you just can't force a man to become a member of your tribe.
We have ways.
But I'm responsible for him. I can't let you take him.
I've brought a woman who's agreed to be given in trade for the good of our people.
I have a woman, Long Knife. You know that.
Use her as a slave for the father of this one. She will untie you when the sun goes down. Do not follow, Boone, or you will die.
Mr. Boone, you cannot allow this to happen.
I don't seem to have much to say about it.
Well, contact my father. Perhaps he can...
I'll do that. But don't you do anything foolish. Have patience. Do you understand that, David?
I think I do.
Now you can go on back to your own people.
I cannot. I belong to you.
Nobody belongs to anybody. No offense intended.
But I cannot go back. I've been given in trade. It's a matter of honor for me and for Longknife.
You've got a point. You are my slave. You gotta do what I tell you. Fine. You come along with me.
You may rest now.
Is the painting finished?
Oh, no, it will require several more sittings.
You have great magic in your brush.
It's not a question of magic, it's a question of being taught, a question of training.
Where did you learn such magic?
In a school, across the ocean.
The ocean?
Across the big water. Far from here. Yes, well, anyway, that's where I learned to paint.
This painting gives me strong medicine. Stronger than that of my father. I will become the chief of all the Shawnee.
Oh, I think you're attaching a little more power to this painting than really exists.
When this painting is done, you will teach me the magic.
Oh, I'm afraid I can't stay that long.
You will stay. You will become a blood brother to the Shawnee. My people will become your people.
Now, I'm sure you intend that as a great compliment, and I am deeply flattered. But I don't really think I'm worthy of such an honor. And the plain truth of the matter is, I have no desire to become your brother.
To become a Shawnee is a great honor.
Oh, I'm sure it is, only...
You dare to insult our ancestors?
No, I don't wish to insult.
You paint again.
Yes.
You'd like to rejoin your people, wouldn't you?
I cannot.
The way things stand, you belong to me. And as long as you belong to me, you'll obey me. Do you understand?
Yes.
Come along with me.
Good.
Oh, you're tired of holding that pose? Then we shall finish the painting tomorrow.
Now you become one of us.
What?
Ready for the ceremony.
Why don't we just finish the painting?
You know, since Longknife figures that you're a fair trade for David, I think it's only right that David's a fair trade for you.
I don't understand.
I just wouldn't want Longknife to come to the conclusion that you'd gone along with me in this.
I have read several books about the more common Indian rituals. Am I permitted to ask which one of these I am to be subjected to? Is it the hot knives or the rawhide thongs?
You'll learn for yourself. This is a test of your manhood, your fitness to become a blood brother.
Look, you don't understand. I don't wish to insult you, but...
If you don't choose to be our brother, you choose to be our enemy.
What if I don't measure up? Supposing I'm not strong enough, not brave enough to survive the ceremony?
That would be very bad.
Tell me, is it a customary part of your ceremony to be tied up like this? Does it not question a man's courage?
Soon you'll be untied to run the gauntlet.
Run the gauntlet?
It's our first ritual. Since there's but 8 of us, you will be allowed to run it twice.
What is it?
It's the wine of courage.
Yes, but what's in it?
Oh, many things. Many special things. Now drink. Prepare yourself now. The ceremony will begin.
Magnificent tactics, Mr. Boone.
Let's get out of here.
Won't they follow us if we run?
They'll kill us if we stay here.
Mr. Boone! Mr. Boone!
Save your breath, run. There's a river just up ahead.
Mr. Boone, it's my paints.
Your paints?
Yes. I left them at Long Night's camp. I must go back for them.
Are they worth risking your life for?
Well, we can take another route back, but I've got to have them.
You don't understand. If they catch you again, they're going to kill you. And what's more important, they're going to kill me, too.
Mr. Boone, I'm sorry. I must have my paints.
David.
Mr. Boone, you struck me. Again.
That's right, I did, again.
All right, sir. This time, I insist on satisfaction.
Listen, I'll give you your chance, but this is not the time or place. Long Knife's behind us, and if we fight here, he's the only one that's going to get any satisfaction out of it.
Very well. I will await a more propitious time.
Well, I'm sure glad to hear that. Now, let's get out of here.
Turn for what?
Take a set of tracks up in the grass like I did.
Oh, look, why don't I just hide somewhere and perhaps you could lead them away?
Now, wait a minute.
It's not that I want to make you the quarry for my own safety. I don't want to see you killed on my account. Besides, you can outdistance them alone.
Well, you do like I asked. Don't you think Long Knife can tell the difference between two sets of tracks and one?
Yes, I should have thought of that.
Now step exactly back in your tracks and keep your weight on your heels so it looked like you were going forward.
Rather tricky, isn't it? It's very convincing, though. Do you think Long Knife will be taken in by the deception?
Better hope so. Come on.
I left the water here. Tracks lead up to the dry grass. Boone is smart. He knows that I swore never to set foot on my father's land again. He will take refuge there.
Your father's land right there.
You four go this way. The rest will go this way. We'll search for him across the water. Boone is like the fox. You lead the hunt one way, then go another. Go now, we waste time.
Oh, Mr. Boone. How much further do we have to go?
Too far if we're going to travel at this pace. Long Knife's a lot smarter than I gave him credit for. He's following us like a hound after a raccoon. But at least there's only 4 of them. That gives us a chance.
A chance?
Sooner or later, they're going to catch up with us. So we'll pick the time and the place. Thank you, David, for saving my scalp.
Well, that works both ways, doesn't it? Now, if you'll let me have your knife.
What do you want with my knife?
Well, we're going to scalp them, aren't we?
Don't tell me you've read a book on how to lift a scalp.
Yes, I did, and it gave very explicit directions. You see, you hold the forelock of the victim with your left hand, and you make an incision just at the hairline on the forehead.
Well, David, don't you think we could just tie him up somehow? We won't hold him for long. We'll be long enough to get out of here.
Oh. Well, I suppose that decision's up to you, Mr. Boone. But I must tell you, I'm very disappointed in you. Mr. Boone, aren't we traveling in the wrong direction?
Well, we have been for several hours.
Why?
Well, it's a long way around, but it sure saved our hides.
How?
Take a look.
They're stopping. The boundary line. We've made it into neutral territory. Does that mean we're safe?
Another day's travel, we ought to be in Boonesboro.
All right, Mr. Boone.
Here and now?
Here and now, Mr. Boone.
Why don't you take a little time and get your breath?
Oh, I am sufficiently recovered, thank you. Besides, it will help to balance the advantage of my obvious youth. I mean to be very fair about this, you see.
Oh? What's going to balance my advantage in size?
My superior skill. Mr. Boone, I hate to do this, but my code demands satisfaction.
I see. Well, what if I tell you I don't know how to fight your style?
That's exactly what I'm counting on, Mr. Boone. It's no good trying to talk your way out of it. I insist on teaching you a lesson.
Would it make any difference if I told you I don't want to fight you?
Well, you were quite willing before when you struck me without warning.
Well, you know why I did that, David?
Mr. Boone, I have no intention of changing my mind. We will fight until one of us is unable to rise to his feet.
What a waste when we have so far to travel. Why don't I just apologize and we'll let it go at that?
Don't patronize me, Mr. Boone. You defend yourself. You will see that brute force is no match for the science of fisticuffs. Science, Mr. Boone, the wave of the future.
Well, I reckon so, David, but we're not in the future yet.
I see David hasn't changed.
Oh, you mean the painting?
I hoped he'd give up that nonsense, but I suppose it was too much to ask. I spent the better part of 20 years spoiling him. I couldn't expect a few short months to make any difference.
You would be expecting too much, wouldn't it?
Well, at least I made the effort. Still, it wasn't very fair of me to wish him off on you and Dan. David!
Hello, Father.
It's good to see you, boy. You look wonderful, son.
Well, you look pretty good yourself.
And all dressed up in buckskins. That's something I thought I'd never see.
Yes, well, I found out that they wear a little better than satins and lace.
What are you doing with that bearskin?
He shot it. I helped him skin it out. We're going to make a rug for Mom.
Father, I'd like you to meet Israel Boone.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
How do you do, Israel?
Me and David are hunting partners.
Bill.
Dan, you've done a wonderful job with him. Thank you.
There's nothing to thank me for.
David saved Pa's life, too. Fighting with the Indians.
He saved your life?
That's right. Where's your luggage?
Oh, it's at the tavern.
Well, nonsense. You're going to stay here with us.
Nothing I'd like better, Dan, but I have to be on board a ship for Boston in a week. How soon can you be ready to leave, son?
Well, Father, I hate to leave a job half finished.
A job?
We're building a cabin. Might take a while to finish, but then the trapping season will start.
You mean you want to stay here?
Well, at least through the winter, anyway. It's pointless to learn something and then not put it to use, isn't it?
I think you're serious.
I am.
But what about your painting, your education?
Well, I can use that education. Somebody should be writing a history of the frontier. One day this will all be gone. Father, you can help me. You send me some supplies from Salem and I can keep track of it on canvas, too.
You haven't said anything, Dan.
Well, I reckon you know what I'm bound to say. I think it's a fine idea.
Besides, David said he'd teach me how to paint. That'll take a while.
I knew it was too good to be true. You better watch him, Dan. You'll be making a dandy out of Israel, too.
Orleans, Daniel. This town's got a name with a dance in it.
Business, Mason. We're here on business.
People sure in a hurry down here.
So should we be. Get these fellas in here and start haggling with Trader Jacques.
And then?
Get out and get home. This town chews your kind alive.
Yeah, ain't that wonderful?
Countess de Rochambeau, the biggest prize in New Orleans, and you let us slip through your fingers.
Oh, no, wait a minute, Citizen Boucher. I found out she was in New Orleans, huh? I was the one who discovered she was aboard the refugee ship, huh?
And what does that all add up to if we don't find her? Now, do you know what it will mean if we ship her back to Paris? Robespierre would hand us New Orleans on a silver platter.
We'll find her.
All right. You take this street, I'll go the other way.
Presenting the Rage of Paris, a toy everyone can enjoy, be you 6 or 60. Every Republican home should have one. Citizens, the nobility of France has gone wild over this little instrument. King and queen, dukes and duchesses, one and all, have lost their heads to Madame Guillotine.
Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, with an eye like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man. He was brave, he was fearless, and as tough as a mighty oak tree. From the coonskin cap on the top of old Dan to the heel of his rawhide shoe, the rippinest, roaringest, fightingest man the frontier ever knew. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big Americans free. What a fool was to do and what a dream come true was he.
Only from Boone country does one find furs like that. Ah, it's magnificent.
Get to it, Pelletier. How much?
Oh, these are very disturbing times, Daniel.
Mason, get ready for a terrible tale of woe.
What is a businessman to do in this terrible situation? Who came first to New Orleans? The French, eh? All right, New Orleans is French. Then one day they have a war in Europe. And we wake up one morning, New Orleans is Spanish.
Frere Jacques, tale of woe, tale of woe. Make your story briefer. How much for the beaver? And off we'll go, off we'll go.
Well, hey, how can one do business in such a state of confusion?
I got a solution for the whole affair.
Oh?
Someone ought to arrange another war between Spain and France, and this time the loser gets New Orleans.
And now what is going on? The revolution is going on in France. So if we are French, which French are we? Now tell me that.
Daniel, are all traitors alike? Why, he's as long-winded as Cincinnatus.
We're listening, John.
120 Spanish dollars.
150.
30.
140.
35. Eh?
Jacques, you're some kind of skinflint, but you got yourself a deal.
I can't go no further. Quickly. Qui est-ce qui nous dérange encore? Can I help you, sister?
No, don't let us disturb you. We'll just look around. Come, sister.
Well, Jacques, we're going to need some supplies. Need a couple of bags of flour, bag of beans, sides of bacon, lead for shot, powder. You be want anything, Mason?
Just sweet Sylvia here, if we can afford it.
Add it in.
I'll be hitting the trail, eating bacon and beans, never tasting the sweets of New Orleans. There's Yvette's and Mimi's and sweet Josephine's, but I'll never have kissed one in New Orleans.
How are you going back, Daniel? The Natchez trace to Kentucky?
Nope, we're heading straight north. Mason and I have some business in St. Louis.
St. Louis? Oh, then maybe you will see my friend there, Father Gibault, a grand homme. He has a missionary school for the Indians, you know. But you must see him. Tell him you are my friend. Tell him Jacques Pelletier hugs him.
I'll tell him, Jacques.
Now. How about the nice ball of silk for Madame Boone, eh?
Well, now that might be just the right idea.
I beg your pardon. I'm so sorry. I couldn't help overhearing. You're going to St. Louis?
Yes, sister?
Sister Louise. Sister Berthe.
Sister?
It's an amazing coincidence, isn't it, Sister Berthe?
Oh, yes. What?
Oh, this gentleman is going to St. Louis and will be visiting Father Gibault. We've just arrived from France to join Father Gibault to teach in the missionary school.
Oh, that's a fine idea.
We're thrilled, aren't we, Berthe?
Oh, thrilled.
But we have a problem. We can't find transportation. Would you take us with you, Monsieur
Boone.
Boone? Enchanté, Monsieur Boone.
I'm Mason Pruitt.
You have a very lovely voice, Monsieur Pruitt.
Thank you, ma'am.
Please, we won't be in the way. We're very good travelers, aren't we, Sister Berthe?
Oh, very good travelers.
Well, I'm sorry, sister. We'd like to be of service, but I'm afraid we can't manage it.
But why not? We're not afraid. We travel in the armor of the Lord.
Well, why don't you wait for an escort going north, soldier escort?
There is no such party, and there are no soldiers.
Sister, the trail is raw country. Now, you'd be much safer to book passage to Philadelphia or even New York and head west from there. That'd be the best advice I could give you. Mason, you and I better pack up and head out of here.
Daniel, couldn't we wait a day or so?
No, sir. Not one more hour than we have to.
Well, maybe we could help the sisters find an escort going north.
Well, maybe Jacques would know more about that than we do.
Oh, no, I wouldn't know, no.
Well, at any rate, it's been very pleasant visiting with you, and I wish you both a lot of luck. And I'm very sorry we couldn't be of service to you.
We have had a very tiring time.
Sister, I'd like you to tell me something. I know where you say you're headed for, but will you tell me what you're hiding from?
Why do you ask that?
Oh, I've done a lot of hunting. I just got a way of sensing things.
And a vivid imagination. Obviously, we'll have to look elsewhere for help, sister.
Oh, I'm not a bloomin' hero, this I must confess. But I never turned away from a lady in distress.
Daniel, I don't know how I'm ever going to explain it.
Explain what?
Coming all the way down here to New Orleans and not taking in the sights?
Well, I don't like what's going on.
Daniel Boone, a little nervous about a revolution? It seems to me you done your fair share on your own.
Well, ours was a little different. We managed without terror and the threat of the guillotine.
I reckon the French got a right to do it their way.
Maybe so. I'm going to fill up, all right?
Citizen! We are looking for 2 nuns.
Somebody sick?
Oh, nobody's sick.
Well, spiritual matter. Need guidance. Now, it's good to meet 2 pious men.
We asked if you had seen 2 nuns.
Recently?
Did you or didn't you?
Well, you're gonna have to supply me with more details. Was they thin, stout, young, old?
One was young, one old.
Well?
Well, now, that's a combination. That's a little more difficult. Let me think here. No. But just a minute. I did see 2 nuns down by the square. But they was thin and stout. You was looking for young and old?
What'd they want?
Religious guidance.
You're a fine one to ask.
Sister, your armor's showing.
Well, you're going to have a long, hard trail to travel.
Well, we got good company.
Company?
Sweet Sylvia.
Get up there.
I'll be hitting the road, eating bacon and beans. Never tasting the sweets of New Orleans.
Come over the easy part. From here on out, the trail gets a little bit rough. We might as well try to make another mile or 2 before we make camp. Understand up ahead, the ruts are so deep the Indians use them for bear traps. A man and his horse fell into one of them a few years back and haven't been heard of since.
You pulling my leg, Daniel?
I wouldn't think of it, Mason, but keep a sharp eye. We can't afford to lose what's in here.
I'll do that.
And Mason, while we pass under these trees, keep your eyes peeled, because snakes have a bad habit of dropping down from the branches. And as long as we're stopped, maybe you'd like to invite your guests to get out and stretch their legs.
Well, that's what they say about Daniel Boone. Eyes in the back of his head.
You knew we were here all the time?
Most of the time. Looks like you're real anxious to get to that school in St. Louis.
Don't take us back. Please.
Please, monsieur.
Well, believe me, sister, it'd be for your own good. You've seen what the trail is like, and it's the truth. What's up in front is rougher than what was behind.
Oh, Monsieur Boone, it is so important for us to reach St. Louis. We're not afraid of what's ahead.
Well, I can understand that, sister.
Daniel.
Well, look at this. Church ladies. Better tip your hats, boys. If you're searching for sinners, here's a parcel of beauts. There ain't a one among them that ain't a kin of Lucifer himself. Where are you heading?
North.
You ain't gonna get much for your trading goods.
Why didn't you send us back with them, Monsieur Boone?
Well, to tell the truth, sister, I'd rather have the Lord on my side than on theirs.
That's what I said. 2 nuns. And all their, whatever you call it, big black dresses, black head pieces, looking like big blackbirds. They'll scare 5 years' growth out of the first bear they meet, that's for sure.
How far up the trail did you see them?
Oh, maybe 15, 20 miles. They're with a couple of trappers.
Your men still with you, Horn? All right, get some supplies. I want to leave within the hour.
I understand the French are great hands at cooking.
I am the living evidence, monsieur.
Well, out here, we don't go for the fancy, just the filling.
When in Rome, feast like a Roman. It smells delicious.
Enjoy it, sister. Might be the last hot meal you get for quite a while.
Merci. Pardon.
I'm just too exhausted to eat, Bert. All I want to do is sleep.
You must eat, please.
I shouldn't have let you come.
They gave you in my charge as an infant. We have never been parted.
Who knows what's ahead?
It could not be worse than what we have left behind. Now, please, you must eat something.
You know, it's a funny thing, Daniel. The way the older one looks after the younger. It seems to me like it'd be the other way around.
Yeah, I've been thinking, Mason. You know, when you come into new country and you run across signs that don't make sense, it makes you a little curious. I'd just as soon know that the trail behind us is clear. So I want you to backtrack and take a little look-see.
Tonight?
Oh, first thing in the morning. Want you see if they're all right.
All right.
Is there water?
Yes, ma'am. I'll get you some.
No. Merci, I will get it.
Tired? Yes, it's rough country.
It's a land like no other on earth. Wild beauty. Raw as a thunderstorm. Savage. Do you appreciate it, Monsieur Pruitt?
Well, Kentucky's my land.
Is it like this?
Oh, yeah. Squeeze out the water and pile up some hills and open the meadows. Maybe plant some corn and paint in a little clover. You got yourself a fair copy. But still lacking.
What?
Friends. No place is much without friends, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to make you upset. Well, it's just I don't know much about sisters, and I reckon where you come from, you left a lot of friends, and... Well, don't you worry, sister. Where you're going, you'll have a lot of new friends, Indians, and the...
Oh, please. Oh, Monsieur Pruitt. haven't thanked you enough. You're a very kind man.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Why don't you come in now, Bert?
Oh, I couldn't.
You always loved to swim back home. Remember the little glen on my father's estate?
The willows and the big oaks and the swan.
And the time you were chased by a swan right out of the water into the meadow. And father came riding by with a company of hunters, and you were...
Louise!
Not a stitch on your back. Into the rose bushes, into the thorns.
Monsieur, go away.
Louise!
You see anything? Well?
There's 8 of them right behind us. 2 of them's in the city looking for the nuns, and they're with that mean-looking trapper past us yesterday.
You better get going. Get the women.
Daniel, I've been made a chump of, and I don't think I like it.
Neither would I.
I helped them because they were saintly women, nuns. The nuns don't have long hair, and she does long, black, wavy hair. She hoaxed us from the beginning.
We'll worry about that later.
You know what it is. She's running from the French, one of them political things. I don't think we should stick our necks out.
Here, give me a hand.
She's probably one of them rich, noble women, spoiled living off the sweat of others.
A parasite, a leech, an exploiter of the peasantry. A conceited, simpering, mindless, useless member of an effete and decadent aristocracy.
Just a minute.
Yes, I am a noble woman. And my name is Louise Maria Charlotte de Rochambeau de Chalon. Comtesse de Rochambeau. There's the tumbrel. Take me to the guillotine. You can set up your own private reign of terror.
Look, I was just saying that...
I heard what you were saying.
There's no time for this. Now, Mason has backtracked the trail. The French are right behind us.
Daniel, I don't like being made a fool of.
Well, now, you're doing pretty good all by yourself. Now, let's empty this wagon. We'll take just what we can carry. The rest we'll put in the bushes. We can't stick to the trail. We're going to have to go overland due east. That's our only chance. It's going to be rough going. Are you up to it?
Oh, but why take such a risk, Monsieur Boone? This is a political thing. You're not involved.
And we'll argue that point later. Are you up to it?
You lead the way.
We got what we need?
Yeah.
Why don't horses follow your nose?
Get out! Help! You! Get out! Oh, they've stopped here, huh? Hey, but not for long. And the wagon tracks, they lead this way, huh?
All right, let's follow them.
Ellie!
on ahead. I'll cover up these tracks and go on lay down a false trail.
We've been following an empty wagon. Where can they be?
Horse would have more sense than to pull a wagon very far without a driver.
I'd say they probably cut into the brush back there a ways.
Why would they do that?
They must have realized they're being followed.
Well, where would I take them?
The crow flies to Natchez, but only a crow would be crazy enough to try it.
Where does this trail lead?
North, to the Missouri country. Up a few miles is a fork. The right trail leads you to Natchez.
All right. I'll take 4 men and ride up ahead with your horses. Monet, you go back and try to pick up their trail. On foot? The horses would never get through that brush. And don't come out without them. Is that clear, citizen?
Very clear, citizen.
The Count is Rochambeau. Mighty pretty. So I doubt it'll make it any easier on the trail.
Well, it's all I have.
Where's Bertie?
Oh, she's changing too.
Maybe you better keep that covered up. That's as good as a signal.
This belonged to my father's family.
I saw your father once,
You did?
when he was commanding the French troops during the War of Independence. He came out west with General Washington to review our militia. He was a handsome man.
Yes. When he heard they were coming to arrest him, he insisted that I leave France immediately with Berthe. And he kissed me. And he gave me this.
Continental Congress of the United States, Monsieur le Count de Rochambeau. In view of your extraordinary service to our people, the Continental Congress of the United States offers you their immense gratitude. We cannot hope to repay in kind the debt we owe you. Our most fervent wish is for you to consider our country yours and to someday welcome you and your family.
What will they do to him?
I don't know. But wherever he is, I'm sure he's not worried about himself. Just about you.
I laid in a trail that'd make a hawk dizzy.
Any sign of anyone following?
None that I saw. Oh, this is foul country, Daniel, rougher than any I've ever seen. You think we're doing the right thing?
Well, we don't have much choice. At best, we have a bare chance of getting through.
Well, I want to take that chance.
All right. We'll cut straight east, then north.
That won't get us to Missouri.
No, but that'll get us to the Natchez Trace.
This way, huh?
Salmi! 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 Ah! Monsieur! Monsieur! Ah! Look! Monsieur, something is on me! Ah!
Leeches, fire some bark.
Ah, please get it off, monsieur! Ah! There are more! There are more!
Don't do that. Don't pull them off.
She's covered with them.
Oh, please. Mon Dieu, please get them off.
In a minute, Bert.
Please.
In a minute.
Please get them
In a minute.
off. Please. Okay.
They're all off. They're all off, Bert.
It's all right.
They're all off.
No further. There's no trail here. Nobody's been here.
You will follow where I go.
You don't know where you're going. This is a blind trail.
Stopped here, huh? A blind trail, eh?
Took us long enough.
Countess? Cold beans. Don't dare fire. Well, they do a lot better than they taste.
Oh, Monsieur Pruitt. I'm sorry for being so weak.
Oh, I know you're no frontier gal. Out here, they work hard and shoot a rifle like a man and...
I'm not unused to guns, Monsieur Pruitt. In hunting circles, I was known as a fair shot. After all, I used to practice on peasant babies. We'd line them up in a row and bam, bam, bam.
I'd like to say something. That is with the Countess's permission, of course.
You may speak.
You know how a man and a woman act to one another? Well, it's a funny thing.
That's so?
Yeah, well, it's not like one man to another. You can say one thing and mean another, and there's no harm done. But when a woman fakes a man, well, that's like taking a needle and just stabbing him with it.
Causing great pain.
And suffering. And the result is a man just gets mad and forgets his good sense, and he says things he don't mean, stupid things.
Do you know what I think? I think you're trying to say you're sorry, Mason.
I reckon you're right. Now, Daniel told me about your pa. And I'm beginning to have great admiration for your family. Every member. Countess?
Countess, gotta keep moving.
This must be the Natchez trace coming in from the east. If they are headed for Natchez, they'll have to come this way. We'll set up camp right away.
Anymore. We can find another way.
Why don't you stay here with them and let them rest? I'll be back. Come on. Looking for a Natchez trace.
Oh, the good Lord.
Smell it?
Fire.
Better have a look. Let's get these ladies back in the brush.
Maybe just some other travelers.
Well, it could be, but on the Natchez trace, you look before you leap.
Daniel, let me go. I'd feel a lot better if you stayed with the ladies.
All right, Mason.
Be careful.
I'm always careful.
And Mason, bon chance. It's good luck in French.
Tell the men to be alert and stay away, do you hear?
Trail, all right. We ain't so far behind. This brush has just been walked on.
Oh, boy. Let's hurry on then, huh?
I suppose you'll head directly east once we get to Natchez.
Yes. I have a cousin in Philadelphia.
One day maybe you'll get to visit us in Kentucky. I think you'll like our land. What'd you find?
The Frenchmen, they're up ahead.
But how did they?
They must have taken the northern trail up, cut across due east of the trace to head us off.
Is there some other way to get to Natchez without traveling the trace?
It's that way, but there's no settlement for hundreds of miles.
Well, it seems I'll not see Kentucky after all.
We made it. You smell that?
Sure, I smell it. It's a campfire.
All right. Come on, we go. We'll take them by surprise.
What makes you so sure it's them? From what we've seen, I'd say they're too smart to build a fire. More than likely it's your friend Boucher.
Well, the more reason then, huh? You want to get your horses back, don't you?
There'll be a time for that. Right now, let's talk about money. Matt here and I decided we got double wages coming for that walk through the swamp.
Nothing was said about that in our original agreement.
Nothing was said about a trip through country like that either.
All right, you'll get your money when we have the contest. Follow me. Follow me, vite, vite.
Daniel.
I cannot stand any more of these vile creatures.
Nor will you have to. You've taken care of me all my life, but I won't let you suffer anymore. Monsieur Boone, my mind is made up. No more running, no more hiding. Those men down there, they want only me. They don't care about you or Monsieur Pruitt or Berth. I'll give myself to them, then there won't be any more trouble.
Countess, you may have just solved our problem.
Daniel, you gone plumb out of your mind? You can't let her go.
I'm not going to let her go. You're going to take her.
What?
You got a pistol, Mason?
Yeah, in my pack.
This could be a little bit like horse trading.
What a horse has got to do with it?
Nothing. It's a trading part that counts.
You could have passed them in the dark. Well, the only way open is to the south, back to New Orleans.
Unless they take to the brush again.
But from what you told me, I doubt if they have strength enough to do that. Or if they have, they can't have traveled far. Etienne? All right, men, on your feet.
Ain't you even going to give us time to eat?
Not when the end of our search is so near. Get your horses.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Boucher.
Have me at a disadvantage, monsieur. You know my name, but I don't know who you are.
Let's just say I'm a man who has some merchandise you want.
He's one of the trappers I was telling you about.
Oh, the royal guide. You led us on a merry chase, monsieur. Take his gun, Monet.
Just a minute. I think we have a little bargaining to do.
Oh. I admire your audacity, monsieur. But how can you suggest a bargain when there happen to be 8 of us and only 1 of you?
I figure that Countess Rochambeau is worth more alive to you than dead.
Granted.
As I say, we have a little bargaining to do.
She's not dead, Boucher. We would have found her on the trail.
You hear, monsieur? Or are you suggesting that she might have met with an accident?
She hasn't met with one yet, but she might meet with one any minute now. Mason! Now tell your men to drop their rifles. Mason, count to 10. If they haven't dropped them by then, shoot her.
1, 2, 3, 4,
An excellent bluff, monsieur. But I doubt that the gun is loaded.
Mason, keep count.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, men. Drop the guns.
Bert. Get their rifles.
So, what have you accomplished, friend? You cannot kill all 8 of us. No matter where you go, we will follow you.
You there. Boucher promised to pay you for finding the Countess. Where's the money? Here?
Are you mad? Of course not.
He's gonna pay us when we get back to New Orleans.
How's he gonna pay you?
What do you mean?
Is he gonna pay you in gold?
Gold? Who has gold these days? They'll be getting French francs, of course.
Paper.
Answer the question.
Of course it's paper.
Which might be worthless by the time you try to spend it.
The French Republic
is in bad shape. I'd hate to gamble on their money being good.
Oh, he's trying to trick you. You will get your money, huh? And it will not be worthless. What has he got to offer you?
Here. What does that look like to you?
Matt?
There's one for each of you. If you'll help us get the ladies safely to Natchez.
You'll pay for this.
How? With paper francs?
Mr. Boucher, you and your friend get out of here and have a nice walk home.
This is the first time in months I can take a breath without it catching in my throat.
That's the best I could find this time of year.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Well, hardly makes up for that diamond necklace.
A small price to pay for freedom.
Countess, your carriage is ready, and with the soldiers to guard you, I trust you will have no further trouble reaching Philadelphia. Miss Berthe, I hope you find this part of your journey more pleasant than you did the last.
Oh, the way will be better, but not the companionship. Merci, monsieur.
How can we ever thank you, Monsieur Boone?
Well, Countess, I'll tell you. Come to Kentucky.
Oh, we will someday. I will never forget you, Monsieur Mason Pruitt.
Countess, I'd like to thank you for the guitar and bonne chance.
Bravo, Monsieur Pruitt.
Adieu.
Adieu.
Goodbye.
I'm young and I'm strong, and I sing a fair tune. And I'm known to look twice at the beckoning moon. Now the moon has lost its musical sheen, and I met the Countess in New Orleans. Well, she didn't bust out laughing or nothing.
What are you talking about?
Well, I reckon I'm as good at hand kissing as any old duke. And Philadelphia ain't so far away. There's Mimi's, Yvette's, and sweet Josephine's, and I met the best one in New Orleans.
when I was young, well, he used to wait on my master, give him his plate, and pass that bottle when he got dry, and brush away the blue-tailed fly. Jimmy crack corn, and I don't care. Jimmy crack corn, and I don't care. Jimmy crack corn, and I don't care.
It's not too bad. My master's gone away.
Now the horse he run, he jump, he pitch. Throw my master in the ditch. He died and the jury wondered why. And the story was the blue-tailed fly. Oh, well, the Jimmy crack corn, and I don't care. Jimmy crack corn, come on, I don't care.
Just keep singing, Josh, like nothing was wrong.
Care.
We got company.
How many of them do you think there'd be?
Well, I don't know, and I don't know where they are, but you just keep on singing while I try to locate them.
Would you scoot my rifle a little closer to me?
Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, with an eye like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man. He was brave, he was fearless, and as tough as a mighty oak tree. From the coonskin cap on the top of old Dan to the heel of his rawhide shoe, the rippinest, roaringest, fightingest man the frontier ever knew. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, and he fought for America to make all Americans free. What a Boone wanted to do and what a dream come true was he.
They say music has charm to soothe the savage beast. Lord have mercy, Dan, you're gonna blow us up.
As I was walking down Mulberry Street,
with a hey-ho, blow the man down.
3 little engines I happened to meet.
Tell me the time when we blow 'em down.
Right now.
Would you mind telling me what that was all about?
I reckon there's 3 young bucks trying to count coup on us.
Oh, boy, they sure counted a coup on me.
I wish you'd look at that guitar. I reckon you can hang a feather on it and keep it as a souvenir.
This close to home, now I gotta turn around and make a side trip to Ford's Run.
Ford's Run?
Well, if you can think of another decent place where I can get a guitar, I'd like to hear about it. See that mark? Hans Vogel, he's an old German fella. He turned that out for me just before I left.
You want me to go along with you?
Oh, no. Ain't no use in both of us being late. I'll be all right.
Who did you say?
Hans Vogel. Question whether he's got one of these already built or he's gonna make one. And 2, while I'm here and you're so itchy to know, I thought I might look in on Andy Wharton. He's an old friend.
What about Hans Vogel? He an old friend, too?
Well, I'll tell you. He not only made me one of these, but he taught me how to tune it, which is something he should have showed you. And then he taught me how to play it. Then he gave it to me as a gift. Does that answer your question?
How was it you was able to understand him?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean all them funny noises coming out of that square head. Eins, zwei, bitte.
Now, I say if a man can't talk the language any better than that, he ought to shut up. Or go back where he come from now, wouldn't you say that?
I never had any trouble.
Oh, how's that? Don't tell me you speak that foreign lingo of his.
Yeah. He taught me some of that, too. A few words.
Well, now that can be mighty useful to a man these days, can't it? I mean, if he happened to know any redcoats.
I don't get your point.
Well, all them Hessian soldiers, you know, the British been bringing over here by the boatload to do their fighting for them. Mercenaries, I think they call them. That means they'd shoot anybody if you pay them enough.
Oh, not you. Not you, because you like him so much. But me, him, any of the rest of us here. That's the kind of people they are, and they're all alike.
Well, you wasn't around when I was here, so I don't know what you're like.
I'm 100% patriot, mister, and proud of it. Now, what are you?
I was going to say, Mr. Vogel was around when I was here. As a matter of fact, he is around almost before anybody. Or Wharton's mill, the store across the way, or this tavern. I think maybe he might have staked out his property and built his home down there on that stream before this town even had a name. And unless he's changed an awful lot, I think he's just about as good a patriot as you'd find anywhere nowadays.
Oh? Well, there's just one thing. You never answered the man's question.
What was that?
Oh, what kind of a patriot you are. Now, me? I'd just like to know who sent you and what you want here.
Not that it's a bit of your business, but I answered that one time, and I think it's about enough.
You know what I think, mister? I think you're a liar. Now, what I think is, he's just gonna go outside, get back on his horse, and ride out the way he came. Now you get it, mister! We don't want your kind in this town. And if you know what's good for you, you won't be back.
What is this? What's going on here?
He wanted to see Hans Vogel.
Oh, Andy?
Why, it's Josh. Josh Clements.
A nice, warm homecoming, Andy.
Oh, now look. How are we to know that he was...
Brainless. Haven't you done enough to this town?
Oh, we just saw
Shut
him.
up and get out. Give him a drink.
Yes, sir.
Next time I come, I'll be waving the flag and beating the drum.
Sorry about this, Josh. Except for the chance that give me to see you again. Too bad it was a wasted trip for you.
Wasted?
Yeah, didn't they tell you? Vogel hasn't lived here in almost 2 years. Early in '78.
That don't make sense. You know what that place meant to him.
Yeah, but he pulled out, though. Nobody knows where.
He'd had to been run out. They ran him out, didn't they? He was different, foreign. That made him an enemy.
And about that time, I was having to take on some outside help. Wasn't long before I found out what they were like. You just did. Well, I better go. Like that guitar, Josh. Bring it here.
hasn't been a completely wasted trip. It's yours.
That belongs here, Andy. I'll be glad to pay him for it.
Well, you'd have to pay me if I let you. When Ben left shortly after Vogel, I took over this place, mainly to keep it from one of them, for all the good it did.
Well, I guess I might as well be heading on back. Andy, maybe you'll tell me how I can thank you for this.
That's easy. Just give me a little advance notice next time. Here, I can't even ask you to stay with us. Man and I are taking off for Pineville first thing in the morning. That's why we needed the extra hand.
Well, you give my best to Amanda, will you? Do it. Ooh. Hey, and Andy, if you ever need to reach me for anything, try Daniel Boone at Boonesboro, all right?
I'll remember that. Godspeed, Josh.
Fresh. There ain't a leaf or a bit of dust on them yet.
Why would anybody?
You know as well as I do what's on the other side of that ridge.
Yeah.
I'll wait here. You better go get Lane.
Mm-hmm. And that ain't all I'll get.
are you doing here? Wait a minute. Hold on. Now, wait a minute. Now listen. Now, I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to talk to you a little bit. Hold on. Wait.
I'll put it back, mister. I didn't mean no harm.
Nobody's saying you got to put it back. And you don't mean any harm, and I don't mean any harm.
Please, mister, I ain't even supposed to be here.
Who says?
My pa, he says it's a bad place.
But you don't think so. Well, I'll vouch for one thing. It didn't used to be. Besides, I'm not going to tell on you, that's for sure. You know, I had a guitar not long ago in worse shape than that one. At least you can play yours.
Oh, I ain't very good. Mr. Vogel's just starting to show me when. You won't tell him about that either, will you?
Now what?
Pa knew I used to sneak over here. He'd be mad fit to tie. I heard him one time say that Mr. Vogel was an out-and-out proof traitor.
How would you like to see one of those with all the strings on it? Maybe teach you how to play a tune. Come on, I got it with me. Get your hat. What's your name?
Tim?
Tim. Mine's Josh. You're a fine young man, Tim. Just sit down there. Let's see. Forgot I had a couple of pretty sour strings on there. Just be a second. We're gonna have to do something about that hat. I can't even see your face. You used to see quite a lot of Mr. Vogel, did you, Tim?
He wasn't always here when I come. Sometimes he'd be gone for a while.
Must have changed his habits. He never left here in all the time I knew him. Oh, I used to come over here just like you. How do you think I learned to do this? A little better, huh?
He'd never talk about it. Just act like he'd never been away, like he didn't want nobody to know.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyhow, all you gotta do is watch where I put my fingers. And then kind of keep your ear peeled for the tune. Als Großvater de Großmutter nahm. Well, you already know this. Here, I'll listen to you.
That's just it. We never got much past there.
Well, that's where I was a whole lot luckier than you. But I'll tell you what, you just fire away and I'll show you the rest of it. Almost like he'd have done it. Wait a minute. Put one there, this, go right there. All right, break it. See there? You could almost say Mr. Vogel himself taught you that. And I say it's a downright pity he couldn't have heard it. Sure would like to know where he is.
You would? You want me to show you? It ain't far.
Sure, Tim, that'd be fine. All right.
Me and him used to walk around down here all the time. Right near a stream. He always said it was the prettiest part of his land. He was never gonna build any mill or cut another tree, didn't he? That's what he said. And that's where he is, right over here, you see?
I don't see anything, Tim.
But there, those flowers are. Just sprouted there by themselves, and no place else. Like it was a way of telling you.
What are you trying to tell me? That he's down there under the flowers? How do you know?
Well, last time I come to see him, there was this house all tore up and him gone. So I went looking for him. And there was this place right here where somebody's been digging. And all I know is I never seen him again after that.
But that doesn't... Look, Tim, couldn't he have just left, moved away?
He'd have told me. And he said he'd never leave. And nobody could make him. And I reckon he never did, neither.
Did you ever tell anybody else about this? Your pa, maybe?
And him find out I've been coming here?
Yeah, I forgot. You couldn't very well tell anybody, could you? Except me. And I appreciate your confidence, too, Tim. You know, there's a way that a fella could prove something like that for sure.
Oh, no, I would never.
No, sure you wouldn't. I guess we just kind of better keep this to ourselves and... Did you ever see this before, Tim?
No, sir.
You suppose that there'd be a spade up in Mr. Vogel's barn?
I can find out.
You better do that, Tim.
You! Listen!
Pa!
Tim? What are you doing here?
Nothing, Pa. Nothing. I was just...
You were just. Didn't I tell you never to come out here? Didn't I tell you that? Now you get on home, and don't you even look back.
Pa, don't hurt him.
Did you hear what I said?
You better do what he says, Tim.
That kid of yours. Now there's him to worry about.
Well, if you're thinking of bullying him, too, save your strength. He was out here looking for birds.
He's got a whole mess of country to look for birds in. How come here?
Well, I picked him up to show me the way. It's been a long time. He don't know a thing. Nothing.
What makes you think there's something for him to know?
Well, you, the lot of you, the way you've been acting. Why didn't you just tell me that Vogel had moved away?
You're on private property, mister. And we don't take kindly to trespassers.
Matter of fact, mister, I think it's about time you learned this whole town is private property.
Looks like we're gonna have to teach you a lesson. He's having a little trouble.
Don't let him! Please don't let it hurt him!
I'll just help him get his horse started.
Stop it! Stop it! Pa!
Lane! Leave him be! Boy! The next time I tell you to do something, you do it! Now, you get on home. Go on, you get.
Timmy! Look at me. I said, look at me. That's better. Look, boy, what you've seen here. Well, there's just some things grown men, they just gotta do. Well, if your ma was alive today, she'd tell you that herself. Now, you go on, you make tracks like I told you.
You're real lucky, mister. The next time you won't be able to leave.
Well, there's one ain't gonna bother us no more. I mean, he was high-tailing it.
Good. Fine.
Andy.
Josh Clements. Oh, you are? What happened, Josh? What happened to you?
Fine. I'll be all right.
Those are whip marks. Who did? Come on, we have to get you in the house, get this shirt off, and get these cuts cleaned up. Don't bother with that. Now just...
That's just plain silly. I made it here, didn't I?
Well, I don't know how. Now just do what I say. Go inside. Josh, I'll be right back. Come on. You come and sit down over here. Come on with me. Just easy. Just sit down right there. Oh, Josh, not to see you for such a long time and then to have it be like this. I'm so sorry.
This is not exactly the way I depicted either. Don't worry about it. It'll heal in no time. Is Andy still at the mill?
Yeah, but he'll be back shortly, I expect. Let me help you. The way you came in here, anybody think you cared more about that guitar than you care about yourself?
Like I said, I'll heal. But a thing like that could get busted for good.
That'll be Andy, I expect. Oh, I'm sorry, Josh. I'm really trying very hard not to hurt you.
I didn't feel a thing. If you ask me, I couldn't have found a better doctor in 1,000 miles.
Josh.
I did it to you again, Andy. No advance notice whatsoever.
What in heaven's name?
Had a little run-in with some of our fine, upstanding neighbors over at Vogel's place.
I just wanted to see the place again. Boy, they didn't like that one little bit.
Worthless, no good.
I told him it was probably Bill Archer and Alex Stokes. Wouldn't you think they were probably in on that pack? It's a fine town, isn't it, with people like that running around loose? Andy, get me that shirt, would you?
Well, they can't be cleared out in a day or a month even. You know that.
Yes, I know that. I also know that if somebody doesn't do something soon, they are going to sap the life out of everything and everybody that is left here. If they haven't already.
This ought to fit you, Josh. Get you home anyway.
It's a second gift from you today. I'll see to it that this is just a loan, but not that guitar. That's mine for good. 'Cause I got a feeling this is one of the last ones he ever made, or ever will make. If my guess is right about what happened to him.
But I told you, he left.
A couple of years ago, you said. Except I don't think he left, Dan, and I don't think you do either.
What do you mean by that?
A little while ago, I remembered the date on this guitar. 79, Andy. That was a full year after you said he'd left for good.
Well, maybe it was later.
Or maybe he didn't leave at all. I didn't say this to Amanda. I wanted to wait till you got here. But what I think is, Andy, that they hung him.
What?
They strung him up to a tree on his own property and then buried him not 10 feet from where they hung him.
Now, where would you get such an idea?
What does it matter where he got the idea? You know it's true. Why don't you say it?
You don't know what you're talking about. You never in your life even been over there.
I never had to be. Andy, how long are we going to keep on knowing what's true and pretending it isn't? And never saying anything between us. Now, he's come here out of the blue, and he said it out loud. So let it be said.
Andy, the reason I came was thought we'd get a spade, and tonight we'd find out for sure. I don't guess it's necessary now.
After all that talk going on about him, somebody from here happened to see him outside Philadelphia. He was with a Hessian officer. That's all those hotheads needed. That and more rum. I tried to reason with them, but they wouldn't listen. I still never thought they'd do such a thing.
I never thought he would either. Did he finally admit it?
They claimed he didn't have to. He never so much as opened his mouth. Not one word of defense.
Well, no wonder.
Amanda, will you keep your...
No, I won't. Andy, please tell him the rest.
What difference does it make now?
All right, I'll tell you. When it was all over, they went over to his place and they ransacked it. All his things, his papers, his letters. And you know what they found? They found that he had done a very secret, very important, special thing for the revolution. He couldn't talk about it. So he didn't. And that was the man that they hanged. And nobody has ever done anything about it.
All right, I did nothing about it, and I'm guilty of it. What did you expect me to do? Bring him down on you? Scum like that, do you think they'd hesitate a minute if they thought they could save their own necks?
Andy, maybe the reason you haven't done anything is because you didn't have anybody to stand along with you.
It hasn't helped.
Well, you got somebody now.
No, I won't have that on my conscience, too. Why do you think I lied to you about Vogel? Yes, and about our leaving tomorrow. To get you out of town, keep you safe and clear of all this. And that's how you're going to stay.
Andy, Andy, he's offering to help you.
Do you think it would undo anything? Do you think it would bring Vogel back to life? I'm telling you for your own good, Josh. I want you to leave here and forget all about this. I want you to promise that.
Another place, another man. Maybe. Forget it? I can't do that, Andy.
Did you have something in mind?
To get out of here first, and then find Daniel Boone, and I'll guarantee you that he will split this thing from end to end and everybody who's got anything at all to do with it.
You know, if that bunch, any one of them, caught you, found out what you were planning, you know what they'd do?
Try to kill me, I guess. It's the only choice they got.
Still have your rifle?
No.
Well, I can get us each one. Although I'm pretty sure I can get us out. There's some backwood trails you maybe forgot. I'll go on down to the mill and make some arrangements in case I'm held up a while. And as soon as I get back, we can take off.
Andy, you know that if they catch you with me, they're going to try to kill you too.
Yeah, like you said about them, there comes a time when a man's run out of a choice. You might want to feed your horse meanwhile. Oh, and you can tell Amanda she can do something about that for us, too.
I'll tell her all of it, Andy.
I heard it all. Oh, Josh, I know it's dangerous, but I'm so grateful to you. Just for what it could mean to him.
And to you, too, I suspect. Amanda, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't noticed a difference.
Well, I wish I could have seen him a while back. And the work was just going right along, speeding along. Why, he'd leave here in the morning, and it was like he was full of plans. It was like he needed more men and more land and maybe even a larger mill. It was like nothing could stop him. But something did. Friends left. Friends with their children started leaving. Tell me, Josh, since you've been here, have you seen even one small child?
Yeah, even met one.
Well, that was Tim Stokes.
How'd you know?
Because he's the only child there is here. He's the only one left. Just that one little boy.
Some way to grow up.
Some place to grow up, too. Oh, it's got to change, Josh. Or else it's got to just curl up on itself and die of hate and meanness. One or the other.
Well, Andy and me will see what we can do.
I know you
Jim? Hi, Jim.
Mr. Warden?
How'd you like to make yourself a shilling?
A shilling?
Uh-huh. Buy a lot of feed for that bird. Now, all you got to do is take the fastest cut home to your paws, then over to Mr. Archer's, then to Mr. Lane's.
Oh, well, I'll catch him and get him off. Anyhow, I can run faster without him.
Well, maybe this will help still more. You tell them that I want them to ride straight over to the tree.
The tree?
Uh-huh. They'll know where I mean. You tell them I'll be there just as soon as I can. Now, off with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Josh, remember any of this trail?
No? It's a new one to me.
Well, we're not apt to run across anybody, that's for sure. It'll swing us past the town and lead us to the main road on the far side.
Mrs. Warden, has Mr. Warden left yet?
Well, yes, he left. How did you know that he was leaving?
He told me. I mean, he paid me just a while ago to have my pa meet him. Mr. Archard and Mr. Lane, too.
Meet him? What are you talking about, Tim?
Well, he give me 2 shillings, ma'am, and I reckon I didn't earn them. Not both of them, because Mr. Lane, he wasn't to home, and I couldn't tell him where he was to go. And that's why I thought...
Listen to me. Where was he to go to meet them?
He said to the tree. He said that they would know where he meant. Ma'am, is something wrong? I mean, I done what I could.
Do you know where the tree is?
He never said what tree.
Then do you know Mr. Vogel's place? Do you know the land around it? Tim, have you ever been there? Do you know it?
I better go now, ma'am.
No. No, wait, you listen to me. Today, did you meet a man called Josh Clements?
He just said his name is Josh, is all.
Did you like him?
Yes, I did.
Would you help him if you could? If there was still time?
Hey, hold it, Andy. You know, I must have been wrong about your trail. Maybe I have been on it before, or at least this part of it.
Of course, you can't tell much of anything at night.
You hear anything?
No?
Keeps reminding me of Vogel's place. Hey, by the way, I meant to ask you, what happened to that? I mean, who got it?
Oh, I heard he had a brother, an uncle someplace. Look, Josh, we'd better get going.
I don't know where you could have heard a thing like that. He never had a relative to his name.
I must have heard wrong.
Somebody'd have sure wanted it. Stream, all that timber. Made a bigger mill site than even yours, Andy.
Might at that.
As a matter of fact, from what a kid told me, somebody did want it. They wanted it bad enough to make Vogel say he wouldn't leave it no matter what.
Well, I wouldn't know about that.
And I kept thinking, who around here, more than anybody else, could make the best use of that property once it was his?
And what did you come up with?
Andy, what would you say if I told you to hand over your gun?
Well, I'd tell you to just keep going the way we were going. And do that now.
Because you know yours is loaded and mine's not, is that right?
That's about it.
What'd you say if I told you that I made a little check back at the house and switched rifles with you? That's proof, Andy. Up to now, I've just been guessing.
Hold it, mister. You're a dead man. Seems like we just can't get rid of you, Clements.
Get over there. Lucky you didn't this time. He was on his way to see Boone. At least he thought he was. Yeah, that's right. He knows. Should have taken care of him the last time.
Get down, Clements. Archer, get his horse. I want him standing clear.
Move away. You're gonna do his job again for him, so he can have you at his mercy and his beck and call.
Don't listen to him. Do what you have to.
Yeah, you do it. Not him, you. But at least this time, get something out of it. Or maybe you did before. Like a hunk of this land.
Pay him no mind, Stokes.
Come on. He got you to kill Vogel for him. Enough of the right kind of talk and a little rum. Then he took over this property. Did he share any of that with you?
He's trying to trick you. Can't you see that? Look around you. You see a mill running? Trees cut, money pouring in? Anything at all worth sharing?
No. And they never will. Because out of greed, you poisoned the thing you wanted most. You started a plague going, and he wiped out a whole town. Now, who's the biggest fool of the lot?
I'd say you right now.
Put that down.
Tim!
Why did you do that? Why did you have to bring him here?
Because I had no other choice. He knew the shortest way.
Get out of here. You got no business here.
It's my whole life, Andy. What little precious bit of it you've left me.
Everything I'd done was for you.
This place? This is for me? And what Josh said, that was the way you got it?
Let somebody try and prove it.
You already have. At least to me. You've poisoned this place, this whole town, and everything there ever was between us. You're guilty, and I say you are.
Now there's still the matter of us.
You ain't gonna do a thing, aren't you? Not a thing. I've heard about all of this a body can stand. It's gonna be all right now, boy. Well, anyhow, it won't be no worse.
He said they'd start the trial as soon as I got there. Naturally, they wanted to know all about Stokes. Thought maybe I might be able to help him out a little. Not that Stokes asked for it. He said he is satisfied with things as is, just knowing the boy had a good home. Well, look at you. Did you hear anything from the governor's office about the mill?
Just that they wish we were back in full swing. Such a big need for cut timber.
They didn't say anything about mill workers?
No, what do you mean?
Well, they're sending some. Family men, most of them. That means wives and kids, new homes. How's that set with you?
All this just so you could get a new guitar.
I'll tell you one thing. There ain't no Indian gonna bust this one up.
What can I say to you, Josh?
I'll tell you what. Every time you hear a certain little tune, you think old Josh, all right?
What tune? Do I know it?
You will. Oh, you will. There. And you play it pretty. But not too often, you hear?